Hello, I'm John Paul Agara, your prophet of hope. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there lived a man called Michael Jackson. Once upon a time, there lived a man called Martin Luther King Jr. And there lived a man called Archbishop Benson Idahosa. There lived a man called Nelson Mandela. Once upon a time, there lived a man called Bill Gates. There lived a man called Steve Jobs. What is peculiar with these names I've mentioned? These names I've mentioned are people who have stood for one particular identity. If the world is to queue up and say, "Want to thank Steve Jobs," what would they thank him for? For building Apple. If the world is to queue up to thank Michael Jackson, what would they thank him for creating music extraordinary? Don't stop. What about Nelson Mandela? They will thank him for the freedom he brought to South Africa. What about Martin Luther King? They will thank him for freeing the black race. These are people who have stood for something significant and they live for an identity. So the big question I want to ask you today is, if the world is to queue up to thank you, Mr. A, Mr. B, Miss C, Miss D, what would the world thank you for? What is that meaningful contribution you're making to society that transforms society? What is that identity you've created for yourself that makes you valuable and invaluable to society? It all starts with you finding your purpose. And I tag this, living a purposeful life. Living a life that adds value to society and humanity, thereby making you relevant and influential. There is nothing more powerful than a changed mind that's ready to change and influence the world. Your sole desire should be, when you're dying, your dreams, your aspirations don't sit around you crying, wishing you give them the chance to live to fullest. You give them the chance to create something worth life. You must wake up every day thinking, what is that meaningful thing I'm doing? And that thing, you must be consistent at it. Because don't think because you did it the first year, the second year you're going to drop it and do something else. You have to be consistent in that one thing. Great men are known for being consistent in one part. What is that part? That purpose, the why you will find that you're living for. If you cannot give answer to that why, that means you're not yet ready to be relevant in society. I'm not talking about having money to spend in clubs or parties about. No, I'm talking about having meaningful value, transforming people's life. You know why? Because human resource remains the strongest resources in the world. Now you may ask me, but I don't have money to start up what is in my head. Come on, it's not about money. It's about your mind. It's about putting down words in your mind. It's about human capacity, because that's the first step to being the very best of you. Number two, you must surround yourself with the best of minds. Bishop Faggot also said, you must look up to someone who lives daily the dream you want to live for the rest of your life. Someone whose reality you want to dream for. You must look up to these people. So you must find people, surround yourself with people who believe in you, who want you to become the very best of you. If you can do that with resilience, with consistency, you are in for a better life. And the world will queue up to tell you thank you. They will thank your children, they will thank your generation one day. And through this, you'll be a blessing to yourself and to humanity. JP 101. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.